Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Today we're going ahead and playing The Sims 2 Pleasantview once again. If you didn't watch the last part, I would recommend going and giving it a quick watch. It just goes over kind of the lore of Pleasantview itself, and also some of the main family members that we're going to have. So let's go ahead and swoop on in. Hopefully the audio is a little bit better this part. Apologies if it's not perfect, I'm still working on it for sure. So fingers crossed we get there as we continue testing with it. Thank you for your patience, for bearing with me. Alright, so in the last part we went ahead and moved in the oldies, but I think in this part, I'm just going to check my sound settings didn't revert, because sometimes they be doing that. I'm just going to turn down ambient and some stuff a little bit more just in case. I'd rather it be too quiet than too loud, and then we can always add if they save. Okay, last part, I was not sure if we wanted to keep on adding in households that are down here into the world, so that then we can populate the neighborhood a little bit more and have all these bin sims in real life. Because if you don't know, some of them actually do have relations with characters. Specifically, I know the Burbs are related to someone. I can't quite remember who. But I know they are related to someone. And what I forgot to check last time is if we actually go and now look at the oldies, we already read their description last time, but if we look at their relatives, we can now see their link to the Pleasant family and vice versa. We can now see that they're linked over there as well. And so that's kind of the benefit of adding in these households. However, I think it might be nice just to get in and start doing some actual gameplay. Maybe what we could do, I don't currently have any comments on the first video to kind of be guided by what you guys are thinking. But I'm thinking what I might do is, like, first part, we moved in the oldies and got to know them a little bit. Maybe the second part, we'll go ahead and play with our first, you know, built-in household. They have the, like, coded events, the scripted events that are pre-scripted into the game to take place. So we'll go ahead and maybe play with one of them, and then the next part we'll maybe move in a household or two. So if we've already got them in there, then let's say today we might play with Don, I'm thinking, and then we could maybe move in two households and get to know them on the surface level a little bit, and then play another household, do another two, play another household, do another two or so. And then hopefully by the time we go around to all of the households, the Broke, Caliente, Lothario, Dreamer, Goth, and Pleasant, that's everyone who's moved in off the bat, isn't it? Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 main households. Why did I think there were 7 in the story mode? Oh no, there's 6 and then an introductory page. Yep. So if we do all 6 and then we move in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and move in these guys in 5 or 6 slots in between, that'll work out nicely. And then we can go rotationally from there, wanting to get these guys in, because some of them have absolutely no relation to the other households here, but like I said, some do, like the oldies, and I'm pretty sure the Burbs, I'm not sure who they're related to. I could have sworn they were though. And then some of these are just really fun to play, like the Travelers and the Goodies, for instance. I think their aspirations and kind of stories more relate to the vacation destination world, so we might move them in but then not really play with them for a while, if that makes sense. But some of these are nice and fun and tricky to play with, like the Newson family and the Ottomans. They're tricky because they're tricky because they obviously have a lot of sims and sims across the lifespan, so it's fun to play with them as a bit of a challenge. Today we're going to jump in with Don. I think we're going to work, I actually feel like it's better to start off with the Goths. Do I? What do I think? How should we go about this? I was thinking kind of between these 3 households, you kind of have to go a certain type of way. Because if you don't remember, Don Lothario is married to Cassandra Goth, and when we go in there, it's going to have an event about their wedding. I guess it's fine to play with Don first up, so long as I don't have him interact with Cassandra. Their relationship won't change, and that event shouldn't be altered. Okay, let's do it like that. I think we'll do the Lotharios, then maybe the Calientes, and then the Goths, for reasons that I will explain. Then we'll probably do the Dreamers, the Broke, and then the Pleasant. So that's the order I'm thinking of at this stage. But if you have any severe contestations, please let me know. Okay, let's jump in with Don. I'll just read their description when we jump in with them, in case you didn't watch the first part, and as a refresher. Who is Don Lothario? Is his engagement to Cassandra Goth genuine? And what about the rumour that her mother, Bella, was last seen scaling the deck of his condo? Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's him. He's a lusty lover. He's in the green with his aspiration. He lives at 150 Main Street, and he has relations to the Calientes and to the Goths. All right, let's go ahead and jump on in Don Lothario. Let's load up the Lothario family. I'm so excited. And we'll have a look at his memories and all that good stuff. Play just a little bit of time with him. I think he starts out on a Tuesday. Yeah. Tuesday at 10:19 a.m. His wants and fears have loaded in, and we have this little notification. Don's romantic life is really humming along. Maybe now's the time to put the moves on Nina Caliente. Pick up the phone and invite her over. Okay, we're just going to do as we're told. We're going to invite over the lovely Nina Caliente, who is this sim down here. Here she is. Let's go ahead and invite her over and see what she wants to do together. How nice of you to invite me. I'll gussy up and come right over. We're feeling happy. Okay, I'm going to lock in Woohoo with 3 different sims because I think that is a good idea as well. I think the music should be fine. It shouldn't be too loud. Don Humble has given us a gift. Let's go open it. And I'm hoping the voices aren't too loud. Last time they were quite loud. It's looking like they're okay. Okay, we got our computer. Nice. Don wants to win Nina over, and it looks like she's slowly succumbing to his wily charms. Maybe now's the time to suggest a romantic soak in the hot tub. Okay, let's go ahead and greet her. Oh my goodness, that's saucy. Let's go ahead and jump up in the hot tub and ask her to join. I think we need to be relatively timely with completing these information notifications, because there's a series that happen if we kind of do everything, if we do as we're told. This is his bedroom. Very red and romantic. All right, we're going to go ahead and jump on into the tub. Cute. Oh, I thought he was frozen for a second there. Okay, let's scoot on closer to her and go ahead and give her a cuddle in the hot tub. Not him wearing his freaking... Is that his engagement ring? Okay. Let's go ahead and make out before we do a woohoo. And I will warn you, there is a cutscene that is about to happen if you haven't seen it before. Yeah, it's rather quite intense. Definitely the cutscenes and the animations and interactions comparison from Sims 2 to like say Sims 4 is a whole different playing field. So if you're not used to it, it's definitely a little bit much at first. Oh goodness, this is loud. My goodness. Sorry, that cutscene music was very loud, so I didn't talk during it, so I can hopefully just lower it and you guys can enjoy it in case you haven't seen it before. Okay, so now we've woohooed with 3 Sims. We want to woohoo in the bed and woohoo with Dina. Let's go ahead and lock in with Dina next. But I think what we're going to do is go ahead and say goodbye to Nina Caliente. I believe that's what we need to do next. Now that we've fulfilled our want, we'll go down and go to the toilet. Just help fulfill his needs a little bit. And we should get a notification to hire a maid if things are going to plan. I'm not sure if they are. Maybe I wasn't meant to say goodbye to her. I don't know. We'll see. For now, while he's making himself a sandwich, let's go through his relationship. So obviously Nina Caliente and him, he has a crush on her and they are quite in love. Before we woohooed, I think these were around 85 points. Then he has a thing for the maid, which is why I think there's meant to be a pop-up telling us to hire a maid, but it looks like it might not be working for some reason. So if it doesn't work by the time he's done his sandwich, I'm just going to have him hire her and bring... It's the stinky skunk. Bring Kaylin on over because we need to get this house cleaned and get her enrolled as our maid. And if it doesn't pop up now, I don't think it's going to pop up after the first day. So we'll just go ahead and invite her over ourselves. But basically, I believe there's a pop-up saying something to the effect of, this house is filthy. Let's go ahead and hire a maid. Then as you can see, and as we've been alluding to, he is engaged with the lovely Cassandra Goth, the sweetheart. They're not in love though. He just has a crush, it looks, or unless it's just replaced by the engagement, I can't remember. Let's go ahead and invite a maid to be scheduled. Is this guy okay? He was shaking his head like a weird amount. Do you need help keeping your home spick and span? I'll come clean your home every day. I charge a base fee of $10, 10 simoleons, sorry, and 15 per hour. Is that okay? Yeah, it's okay. Okay, she'll be right over. Amazing. Good, because our neighbours are literally plugging their nose as they walk past due to the stench. So yes, things with Cassandra are obviously not quite as high as with some of our other relationships that aren't with our spouse. Is he autonomously cleaning up a plate? That is bizarre. I've never seen him do that. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and chase off this skunk because we do not want it in our house. Hopefully it doesn't spray us. And then obviously we have Dina Caliente, who is Nina's... That glitched there for a second. That was weird. Nina's sister. He has a crush on her, but they aren't in love per se. Okay, cool. We scared off the skunk. And he does know Darren Dreamer just a little bit, not a lot. Let's look at his family tree now. So it's quite an extensive family tree. He has no siblings, but his mum is Adriana and his dad is Niccolo. So they are in here. Niccolo, his dad's parents, so his paternal grandparents are Carmelo and Mama Lothario up here. And then his mum, Adriana's parents, so his maternal grandparents are Primo and Isabella Fiorello, I believe, up there. So he has his mum, dad, and both of his sets of grandparents are deceased. It's just him. He has no siblings by the looks of it, no other relations, aunties, uncles, etc. It's just him. His house is really cool. I love it. I really don't want him to move out of it for a little while. I might just go ahead and turn off the music. Once again, not sure about volume. Bit scared of that. Being mindful of that. And also, I'm not sure if any of the music in The Sims 2 is copyrighted. I've got a feeling it's not, but just in case, we will go ahead and do that. Go ahead and recycle our paper because it's just going to go bad. He is in the medicine career as an intern, which I believe is a couple of levels up. He has level 3 mechanical skill, level 2 logic, but he needs level 3, and level 4 cleaning, but he needs level 5, which is ironic that his cleaning skill is actually low-key high and his apartment condo thing looks as it does. He has 1 vacation day, currently has 4 friends, so he doesn't need any more. He's doing just average at his job performance. It's his day off today, but he works Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 9 till 6, from there on after. He is quite fit. He's a very sloppy sim. He's only got 1 point here in this one. Oh, now that I'm done with work, would you like to hang out? Yes, we want to hang out with the maid. Let's go ahead and give her a little hug and whatnot. So yes, he's very sloppy. So when he uses his shower and whatnot, he typically makes a big mess with a water puddle, which is why I'm very surprised he actually cleaned up his lunch plate, which is quite bizarre, honestly. He is quite outgoing, quite active, more serious than playful, but kind of in the middle. And he is a little bit grouchy. He currently has no reputation. He's very interested in money, fashion, health, sports, weather, animals. He's having some fun over there with the maid. No hobbies. And he's attracted to full face makeup and athletic Sims. He does not like fatness, as the Sims 2 calls it. I'll get back to his memories in just a sec. Let's go ahead and sell this computer. I honestly like him having the more old school computer. He does have a few aspiration points and some needs here. I think what we'll do is give him the full lifetime benefits in the, what do you call this, romance section. And then let's maybe do life of luxury to get some more vacation days in case we ever want to take him on vacation. We'll get that. Okay, and then in his career, I don't believe he's at the point... Oh, he is at the point where we can get the career reward. So this is his career reward here. The Trauma Time Incision Precision Surgical Training Station. Looks like this. The description says, Sims venturing into the medical field can sharpen up their mechanical skills with the incision precision. The true-to-life features include genuine clammy fake organs and a functioning circulatory system. Dive into the faux gallbladder, small intestine, pancreas, inferior epigastric vessels, and other organs to make them new again. It's fun for and increases the mechanical skill. So maybe we can go ahead and get that somewhere. Up the very top he has his telescope. Maybe we can get it to fit somewhere in here. I think they should be able to still walk through to get to that. Or I could maybe put it over here if we just move that around. Yeah, that's probably less interruptive. Okay, cool. So we've got his career award now. While we look at his memories, let's maybe just get him to go ahead, and he doesn't want to woohoo in the bed anymore, but he does want to make out with some Sims. So let's get Kaylin. Did I call her Caitlin before? If so, I'm sorry. Kaylin to go ahead and join him on the bed, and we'll go ahead and cuddle, kiss, make out, and we'll do a woohoo as well in just a sec. While they're doing that, I love how her van just stays parked out front. Like, you know, everyone on the street sees the maid van there past like 5 p.m. and they just know what's happening. Let's, obviously he's never traveled, but let's look at his memories from the beginning of his life. He was potty trained by his mum and learned to walk by his mum, learned to talk by his dad. He grew up well. He met a mystery Sim. He grew up well again, and he had his very first kiss with Nina and kissed Nina for the first time. Then he grew up well again. So this must be him, toddler, child, teen. So he had his first kiss as a teenager with Nina, which is interesting. Is that true? Yeah, because he was a toddler, then he aged up to a child, and he aged up to a teen and kissed Nina. So he must have known Nina before Nina moved to Pleasantview, because they only moved in recently, the eve of Bella Goth's disappearance, and presumably they were adults when they moved in, but maybe not. And maybe the disappearance happened longer ago than I'm thinking. Here we can just have them, I guess, keep kissing while I read these. He grew up well into an adult, and then his mother passed and his father passed away. He then kissed Dina for the first time, fell in love with Nina. He got shocked, which I think is a bit of a fan theory, that this could have caused him to lose some memories and some skill points and things like that. He got his job in the medical career. He got rejected from making out with Bella, which is interesting, because it said that Bella was last seen scaling the railing of his condo, and that was the night she disappeared. And so he got a reject from making out with her. And it's weird because he doesn't actually remember meeting the Goth family. So it's thought that maybe he met them like somewhere around here, and then he might have gone ahead and had this interaction with Bella, and there's some missing memories from the puzzle. But yes, that basically, maybe the theory is that Bella was abducted by aliens. So maybe her scaling the railing up here, rejected to kiss. Maybe they were using the telescope, the aliens came, and maybe the aliens wiped part of his memories or something like that, or maybe it was the electrocution. There's some theories going out there about that. Then he kissed Cassandra for the first time, Kaylin for the first time, fell in love with Kaylin, did woohoo with Kaylin, who is a maid, got a promotion, rejected from public woohoo by Kaylin, got another promotion, then he did the public woohoo with Kaylin, he fell in love with Cassandra, got a promotion again, he got engaged to Cassandra, which is a negative thing for him. He's not sure if that's a good idea for a sim like him. He then had an affair with Kaylin, made out with Nina, met Mortimer for the first time, which is weird that he met him after engaging Cassandra and after already knowing Bella, or like making out with Bella. So weird. Had the affair with Nina, had very first woohoo with Nina, which is what happened today. Did woohoo with Nina and made out with Kaylin just now. So we're also going to go ahead and woohoo with Kaylin just now. Then we'll say goodbye to her and we're going to go ahead and invite Dina over. So let's go ahead and do this woohoo. I don't know if there's anything I can do about the sound being super loud. I've got everything turned down. I think it's just the cutscene sound must be separate to those settings, and so I can't change it. So we will just go ahead and watch it happen. And if it's loud, I won't talk, so I can mute it in post. Oh, or reduce the volume.
Yeah!
That was the bed woohoo with Kaylin. And like I said, I think, you know, we're feeling a bit peckish. We're going to go ahead, wake up and say goodbye. Nobody's spending the night at this stage, is safe to say, with Don Lothario. Why won't she wake up? Okay, I don't want to ask her to leave. That's like the mean interaction. There we go. She's leaving on her own now. All right, let's go ahead and take care of some of our needs, and then we'll go ahead and invite over Dina before it's too late for the night. Okay, so he is a romance sim, which means he's into, you know, all things making out, woohoo, etc., right? And he's scared of things like being rejected from all of those things. He has 27 days until he becomes an elder, which would have been 28. It would have gone up at 6 p.m. His his lifetime aspiration meter is currently doing all right. It's in the platinum level, and his lifetime want is to woohoo with 20 different sims. That's a lot. And we want to go ahead and do that so that we can fulfill his lifetime want and keep this fully maxed out until his death, so that he gets a pretty tombstone, essentially, is the reason for it. And so I think have we woohooed with Cassandra before? No, I don't think we have. We're engaged to her, but we haven't woohooed with her. And it looks like we haven't woohooed with Dina either. So let's go ahead and invite her over. We've woohooed with Nina, with Kaylin. Can your friend come over? No, because that would be her sister, I believe, and we do not want that. So he's only woohooed twice at this stage, with Kaylin and then with Nina today. Oh my god, that was perfect timing. I didn't realize he hadn't gotten that out of the microwave yet. Just enough time to invite Dina over, I guess. Okay, let's speed through this so we can get some food in. Go ahead and greet her, giving her a little kiss. We'll go ahead and step inside. Now we want to be a little bit quick about this, I believe, because it is quite late. So let's actually go ahead and make out on the couch. This is a fun, what do you call it? Animation, sorry. I was like, what is the word? Ooh, they're in love. So yes, going ahead and having Dina over. Like I said, intense, way more so than The Sims 4. Okay, I think he is feeling tired. Let's just go ahead. on up to the bed. I think those are the only ways we have to woohoo at this stage. We'll let them finish making out. Speed through that. We'll finish our cuddle sesh and let's go upstairs. Relax on the bed. Don't worry about why it's double unmade, okay? And we'll go ahead and woohoo again with Dina. Same cutscene once again. I will stop talking so that we can see it play out and not have our eardrums absolutely annihilated.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Okay, now he has, I think he's now woohooed with, it did tick off with 3, so maybe he has woohooed with another sim and it's just not logging in his memories or something, because remember I had it locked for 3 and when we woohooed with Nina that counted. So I don't know, or maybe it's technically logging Kaylin twice. The memory system might be a little bit like different depending on how they created the memories with the sims and whatnot before we jump into the game. So he wants to woohoo with 5 sims, which I think means is either, we know for sure 3, but it could be 4. So we'll see if our next one we do ticks off this, then we know that's 5. We'll see when that gets ticked off. He wants to do a public woohoo and he wants to have 5 loves at once. So it's going to be difficult. When we play with the goths, we're probably going to break Cassandra's heart. But we might, you know, be back in touch with her in order to have it contribute to our lifetime one. I usually would have her come over like now, but I don't want to inflate the relationship at all from Don's side. I want it to just come from when we go and play with the goths. So we might like have not a great interaction when we're playing with the goths between Don and Cassandra, but we might maybe make it be repaired at some point. Dana's woken up as well. Is she gonna head out? What's she gonna do? Yeah, looks like she might be leaving. Don has work in an hour, so we'll go ahead and have him freshen up, have some brekkie, and then he needs to go to work. He's very scared of getting engaged to Dina. He does not want that. Oh, she's using the toilet. Okay. So he's going to go to work today and we'll see if we get any work interaction events. I might kind of speed through the day. We can watch Kaylin clean our condo while we're not home, but he won't get promoted because he needs logic and cleaning skills. So there's no hope of that, but we'll let him go ahead and make his cereal and eat it too. Dina is just going to chill in the hot tub. I hope she leaves before Kaylin arrives because like he wants simultaneous lovers, which obviously we don't need to have simultaneous lovers for the lifetime one. We just need to woohoo with them, and then if they hate us after that, it's fine. But I ideally want to keep him happy along the way as well, with keeping his wants in check as well. I'm also going to go ahead and, before we go to work, hire a gardener because I don't want his flowers to die. So let's go ahead and hire that real quick, so they'll hopefully come and water our flowers and do weeding and stuff like that. He can afford it. He actually gets paid decently with his work. So we'll go ahead and hire a gardener on top of our maid as well. That might be a potential woohoo prospect. I went through kind of the sims, even if I move in the sims in the bin and do have some people have some affairs, I don't have 20 prospective sims, so I might have to go ahead and isn't the carpool cool? Might have to go ahead and woohoo with some NPCs and some of the townies that just walk past. But yeah, go ahead and jump in the back seat, take the carpool to work, off they head, and yeah, it'll be interesting. Here's our gardener. Oh cool, our plants are in great condition. Dina's left, nice, so we can just have Kaylin go ahead and clean on up for us. And oh, our phone's ringing. I wonder who that is. I really wish he was home so he could answer it, but it'll ring out before he gets home. Oh, did Dina come by and ring our doorbell? Kaylin's like, he's not home. Okay, yeah, she was keen to visit us. Too bad we're at work. And what if that was Nina calling us and then Kaylin's here, all like 3 of our past 24-hour love affairs in the same area at once, basically. Okay. He also wants to meet someone new. So yeah, he's very interested in meeting new people. Oh, the other thing I was thinking was, I'm not sure if there's a way to check in The Sims 2 what genders they're interested in having as partners, but we could also have done woohoo with some of the, like, have some same-sex woohoo, essentially, with some of the other Sims. And that could help us reach our 20 without having to, like, I don't want to make new Sims, if you know what I mean. Okay, let's go ahead and freshen on up. Looks like he might have just eaten at work. And what I might do is just go ahead and kind of leave him as is for now. Should we work on his logic and his cleaning? Does he have a bookshelf? Oh, he does. Cool. Maybe we'll go ahead and work on those so that he could get a promotion. That'd be great for him to get some more money and work his way up in his career. And it is fall, which is autumn over here in Australia. When it's fall, their skills get raised faster, which is really cool. Then we'll go ahead and use our telescope for some logic points once he gets that. Cool. He's gained his cleaning point that he needs. And now let's do our logic until we get that. Oh, we discovered a previously unknown star. The SimCity Astronomy Club has rewarded us 500 simoleons for our find. Cool. All right, we'll do this either until we reach it or until he gets too tired and needs to go to sleep. But basically, as soon as he gets this skill point up, he will get a promotion next time he goes to work. So that would be really cool. I mean, so long as his mood is okay and whatnot. There's a dog. And all that jazz. So maybe I've been filming for over half an hour. I might go ahead and, oh, we got another star, another $500. Cool. Awesome. We have gained a telescope skill point, a logic skill point from the telescope. Let's go ahead and have him go to bed. Maybe I'll work one more day with Donny Boy before we end up this part. Ooh, the other thing I just thought of is we don't currently have a burglar alarm. Let's go ahead and get one. I don't think we do anyway. Just go ahead and put it here by the front door. And do we have a fire alarm? I can't see one. Not that he just has a microwave, but we'll get one anyway. And I might also get him some more chairs. This is an office chair, no? Donny Boy, can I get you a different chair? I mean, we can do similar vibes, okay? Let's maybe get this one. Just get him some more chairs so that then if we have people over, they can sit down as well. Okay, let's let him sleep through the night. Once again, when he wakes up, we'll take care of some needs. He's probably not going to get a full night's sleep because we stayed up late doing his logic skill point, but go ahead and wake him up a little bit early so he hopefully gets all other needs met. Cool, couple soon. And I think Romantic Sims social goes down faster than other Sims I've noticed. I could be wrong. Oh, he doesn't have time, so he's just going to leave it on the floor. You could have left it on the table. Seriously? Ugh, okay, let's send him off to work with his carpool buddy once again, and we'll go ahead and see if we get any pop-ups for his workday. Kaylin's here. Oh, we got bills. Okay, Kaylin is off. We're eating lunch at work. The house is looking nice and spick and span. Oh, phone is ringing again. People really need to write down our schedule because they're all calling us while we're at work. Nobody calls us when we're at home. We should be getting a promotion today, which is pretty cool. I can't remember what the next level of the career is, so it'll be interesting to see what that is. All right, he'll be home at 6 o'clock. We can pay our bills with our new promotion. Music to my ears. He's been promoted to resident. You've been promoted to a night shift residency in the emergency room. This is obviously a stressful position, so make sure home is a comforting place. You'll need fun, rest, and proper meals, or you won't succeed. If you work on the proper diagnoses, care for those tough cases, and develop good bedside manner, your promotion to general practitioner will come quickly. Don now works from 6 p.m. to 1 a.m., starting immediately. So technically he could go to work right now. I'm not going to, and he doesn't have to, but technically I could have him, oh, maybe it's his day off. I could have him walk to work if it was. Don brought home 672 simoleons and got a bonus of 1,344 simoleons. Nice job, Don. He's thinking about his promo. Okay, so he's now a resident. He works quite late till quite early. We need to get up some more skill points, but he doesn't need any more friends, which is good for now. Not that he'll probably have troubles making them because he has so many relations from his woohoo lifestyle. Okay, we'll just go ahead and have him freshen up, and I don't think he needs to call anyone to maintain friendships or anything like that. We'll go ahead and send him to bed, and I think we'll leave him here. Maybe I'll actually have him eat, so then he's not so hungry in the morning whenever we play with him next. Oh no, he burnt it. Sad. Alright. Watch some telly. I love the telly in The Sims 2. And if you don't know, different Sims will have different channels that like get their fun up to different degrees, which is a fun point as well. Okay. Let's go ahead and send Donny Boy to bed, and I think that's where we will leave him and thus leave this part of the series. So in the next part, we'll probably go ahead and maybe place down a couple of families and get to know them, get them kind of set up. Then in the part after that, I'm thinking we either play with the Caliente sisters. Yeah, I think we'll play with the Calientes because I want Dina to get her relationship with Mortimer Goth up a little bit more, and then we can play with the Goths and have an interaction with Don and Cassandra, and then Mortimer and Dina. All right. Until next time, I hope you have a very sassy day, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!